Ladies and gentlemen, together with Volker Banfield, some technical details on this etudes. The first etude, Disorder, I like French titles, so Disorder. I consider the two hands of the piano player as two persons, two different persons. So if the two hands are playing uniform, in the same speed, but have different accents, I can create the illusion of order and disorder. For instance, the piece begins, the accents are together in the left and right hand, and then the left hand is a little bit behind, and more behind, and then it's so behind that it's already together with the next accent. So maybe to make clearer this point, I would ask Volker Banfield only to play the first page, and please listen in this way. An example from the fourth etude was the title Fanfare. I had this idea of space, here very close, further away, very far away. And so this is very simple to do on the piano. It's also an illusion of space. By unifying them, giving for the left hand a steady ostinato. Would you be kind only to play the ostinato, the 8 notes? And so during whole the piece, you will recognize the same ostinato. I like it very much, this ostinato, which is out. No, it's very practical. If you write music like me, which is neither tonal nor atonal, this scale C, D, E, F, and it's shifting to F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. So you are never in a certain tune, but you are never totally out of tune. You will find the same ostinato in the second movement of the horn trio, but I don't use it more. I used it twice. And on this ostinato, there are the different fanfare-like intervals, which imitate a little bit the horn fifths, but they are never in a certain tonality. And the moment when we think it's a certain tonality, then you jump in another tonal center very quick, that you are not aware of this jumping. And this is what produced this very peculiar effect of tonality but non-tonality at the same time. So I would like ask Volker Banfield to choose a page where it's very clear you can hear this further away and far away and very far away. Gives an idea of the piece. In the fifth etude, I was concentrated on aspects of harmony. I am in the search of a new harmony without repeating cliches. And so you have to judge whether I found it. Anyway, the idea, the harmonic, the chord progression is minor third up, fourth down, minor third up, fourth down, which gives a certain kind of sequence, but it's not mechanical, so they are always changing. And I don't want to go in details. It's possible to analyze this piece, but I think it's boring to analyze it. Just wanted to, if you concentrate in this kind of complex harmonies, always moving around tonal centers, but never reach the tonal center. Maybe first page. Yes. To have a cadenza, you have to go at the end of the piece, but the end. Would you mind to play the last 3 bars, because it's no real end? If it would be an end, it would be tonality. It is not. Is the end of the keyboard. Now, in the 6th etude is maybe rhythmically and metrically the most complex. What I'm doing is having a very fast pulsation, a steady pulsation, but a very quick pulsation. And when you hear the piece, I wrote it in continuum for harpsichord during the 60s. Also the same idea, having a very, very fast pulsation, which is totally steady, and then we forget the pulsation. It was foreground, but it becomes background, and we are more concentrated to certain distributions of pitches, and we don't follow modal pulsation. And the moment when we don't follow modal pulsation, we can concentrate on other rhythmic configurations. And what I did here, if I have in one hand 5 units in one tone, and the next tone the same 5 units, and the other hand, for instance, the left hand, I have 3 units. It will mean that the melody in the right hand is slower, the melody in the left hand is faster. It's a very simple relation, 5-3, but it's too complex, the relation, for us to, because we don't count when we hear. The player, for the player it's very difficult, and he has very exactly to count. But we hear it passively, and we only feel that one is faster than the other is slower. Maybe we take just a part of the 6th etude where there is this relation 5-3. And please concentrate on the 2 hands. There are 2 different speeds in it. Maybe a more complex, because it's also possible with this method of steady pulsation. It's possible to have different speeds in the same. They are not different speeds. For the pianist, it's the same speed, but it's the illusion for us as listener of different speeds. So even different speeds in one hand. So here the relation was 5-3. We have a part with a relation. I think it begins 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5. So 3 different speeds. Thank you very much for your help. Volker Banfield will play all the etudes. Thank you.